Race 1 at the Sachsenring, round 11 of DTM 2025, and a big downpour just before the start of the race meant that everybody was on wet tyres. Jordan Pepper was on pole position with Jules Gunon alongside Ben Green starting third. Jack Aitken struggled to get his Ferrari slowed down into turn 1 and made contact with Luca Engstler in the battle for fourth place. Both of them just ahead of championship leader Lucas Auer in the pink and red Landgraf Mercedes. So Jordan Pepper led. Ben Green was determined to try and get himself up into second place, having scored his maiden podium in the previous weekend at the Nürburgring. Jules Gunon was fighting hard to hang on to that second place. Both drivers looking for their first DTM race victories. Gunon staying just ahead of the Ferrari. Then Jack Aitken versus Lucas Auer was a constant theme in the race. The top two in the championship going side by side on a number of occasions. This occasion, it was the Ferrari driver that came through. The British driver moving up into fifth place. Well, the driver to really watch as the track dried out was Thomas Preining, the 2023 champion, from 8th on the grid, started to carve his way through the order. Greasy conditions, the Manthey EMA Porsche first getting past Lucas Auer and then catching up to the next group. The next group comprising of this three-way battle for third place. Ben Green's Ferrari versus Luca Engstler's Lamborghini versus Jack Aitken in the next of the Ferraris. And the 296s got the better of the Lamborghini Huracan as Jack Aitken got ahead of the German driver. Up front, Jordan Pepper was starting to be reeled in by Jules Gunon, that gap coming down considerably in greasy conditions. Jack Aitken, though, was the next to succumb to a charging Thomas Preining. Preining getting himself up into fourth place as the pit window opened. The track continued to dry, and the drivers stayed out as long as they could, so they would only have to pit once, and it would be for slick tyres. Manthey EMA renowned for their excellent work in the pit stops, and once again they came through. Still very wet in the pit lane. Lots of wheel spin as Thomas Preining charged back out onto the track. All the drivers now switching to the slick Pirelli tyres. A dry line, but still very greasy off it. So Jordan Pepper staying just ahead of Jules Gunon. The gap, though, coming down to just over a second. And a great pit stop for Ayhancan Güven in the green Manthey Porsche. He'd started the race 9th on the grid. He came out third ahead of Jack Aitken in fourth, but Preining and Green were next up. They'd already pitted, their tyres up to temperature, and as Aitken slid his way through the first two turns, Preining and Green both got past the British driver, and then Thomas Preining went after his teammate Ayhancan Güven, who, still on cold tyres, was defending, but he wouldn't be able to suppress the Austrian driver as the 2023 champion came through and up to a net third place. He was absolutely flying on slick tyres on a damp, drying track, charged straight past Jules Gunon and up to second place in no time. Next target, the race leader, Jordan Pepper. The race extended, the rain started to come down again, and mistakes started to happen. Jordan Pepper went a bit wide coming out of the final turn, and Preining, for the first time in the race, moved into the lead of the race. Pepper down to second position, and then in third place, Güven looking strong as well. Aitken fourth, Gunon in fifth, and Green in sixth. But onto the final lap of the race, Preining went wide through the final corner, and at the start of the final lap of the race, Pepper saw his opportunity to get the lead back away. Side by side into the first corner, contact between the pair of them, and from third to first for Ayhancan Güven, who got past both the Lamborghini and the Porsche. More contact on the way out of the turn. Pepper holding on to second, Preining just about holding on to third, but that wouldn't be for long. He was out of sorts trying to get back onto the racing line. Aitken got past him as well and straight through into third place. Preining somehow down to fourth place on the final lap of the race. A replay from Jordan Pepper showing that mistake, showing Pepper ahead, but on the outside line, Preining desperately trying to get back down the inside to try and get the race win. Contact between the pair of them, both out wide, and the Turkish driver nipping through to go from third to first. What a race it had been. Ayhancan Güven crossing the line to pick up his third win of the...
Mate, you won the race, you won the race. I'm speechless, it's incredible.
this hour with another top 10 finish, only a couple of points behind them in what is a fascinating DTM season.